Gentlemen, happy Friday. Thank you for joining us tonight at Darby Gymnasium on the campus of Grinnell College for tonight's matchup that features the Grinnell Tigers versus the Newton Cardinals. Grinnell comes into this game 7-12. It's been 2 straight nights of basketball. Tonight will make it 3 for this Tiger basketball team. Newton comes in off a game last night against ADM. Grinnell 7-12 on the season, and Newton 0-18. So Newton's still looking for its first win of the 2018-2019 campaign. And you feel like tonight could be their last chance considering they play Pella here soon. So we'll just have to see what happens. But either way, Grinnell beat Newton 66-53 earlier in the season. They lost to Mount Vernon last night 62-41. Like I said, Newton played ADM. They lost 78-58. So the biggest thing about Grinnell tonight, obviously this Newton team is rebuilding. Garrett Sturtz is gone. He's doing well at Drake University. He's playing basketball there. He's doing great things. They were at the top of the Little Hawkeye Conference. They didn't win it, but they sure did make a good challenge for it. Now this year you're at the bottom, and how does Grinnell take tonight considering they haven't won a game yet, but you still have to be careful because this team was Grinnell last year.
Yeah, I don't think that Grinnell can take this game lightly. And, you know, Coach Sharp has even kind of put that word out there because when Newton come into this game tonight, they're looking how are they going to start next year's season. And if you're saying that you're going to walk away and say that you're going to end it on a loss, that doesn't help your season start up too well for next year. So they're going to come out fighting like crazy, doing all they can to try to put a win on the board. For Grinnell, I think it's going to be a test for everything they've done in the last 4 or 5 weeks. You know, coming out of last season, they obviously had a really down year. This year, we have a couple sophomores that are playing quality time. Actually, at times this year, we've seen 4 sophomores on the court and blending very well with the 2-3 seniors and the 1 junior. So it's been really actually enjoyable to watch this team grow and continue to grow. So, you know, it's all in the hands of the players, how they're going to come out of it. Do they come out with a good attitude and think that they're going to have a win tonight, or are they going to be struggling before it starts? So that's what's on the board for us tonight, and we'll see how it goes.
All right, so starting lineups have been set. Grinnell's going with Cole McGriff, Jaden Gibson, A.J. Wilkins, Jake Cole, and Owen Coffin. Interesting about Newton, 2 freshmen are on that starting lineup. They're definitely a young team, that is for sure. We'll see how they fare tonight against Grinnell.
Well, I wonder if it's just a little razzle-dazzle like we talked about in the pregame. Is what's Newton going to do to figure out what the next step of this team's going to be? And this just may be something that we're looking.
So here we go. The last regular season game for the Tigers. They'll take on Carlisle in their opening game in Pella to start their regional playoffs in their sub-state bracket. And we are underway. Gibson quickly grabbed the tip, and Jake tried to save it off the tip. And it'll be out of bounds on Jay Cole. You wonder if fatigue is going to have a problem today, if we see any fatigue problems?
It might be. You know, it was a late night. I think they got back about 11 o'clock from the
Mount Vernon
game, so it's possible.
Newton has had close games. Their closest loss was 3 points to Knoxville. 3-pointer by Newton to start, and it goes.
And that was out 2 foot beyond the college stripe there, so good start off of the Cardinals.
Jake Cole in the inside, kicks back outside to Jaden. Jaden goes up strong, and there's a foul on the floor. Jaden took a hard tumble against, was it Knoxville? Knoxville, was it? Yeah, Knoxville. Jaden took a hard tumble against Knoxville. So he's obviously recovering from that injury. A.J. Wilkins for 3, and he knocks it down.
I think in the last 4 games, it's possible that A.J. has made the first 3-pointer of every game.
It's very possible. That 2-pointer is good, and Coach Sharp does not like what he sees offensively.
Quick 3-5 run here as they go in the timeout. Game sponsored for tonight is Polly Eye's Pizza. Stop down, see Joey Polly Eye at 5th Avenue location right here in Grinnell. Reminder of their Tuesday night specials of spaghetti for $5.99 and garlic bread. And Wednesday nights they have the $9.99 2-topping medium pizzas. So as we'll talk about through the night, hopefully you'll be craving a Polly Eye's Pizza after the ball game or stop in tomorrow night. When you check out, tell them you heard about us on the Tiger Livestream Network.
So obviously Coach Sharp didn't like what he saw out of the Tigers there to start, so they'll look to fix. Jay Cole backs down low, kicks back outside to Jaden Gibson. Nice cross-court pass to Owen Kaufman, who cannot haul it in. And we got a loose basketball on the court. And it rolls right off.
Grinnell presents that good man defense front, and looks like Newton was struggling a little bit with it. Good ball movement by Newton, being patient.
Newton fires a 3-pointer, and it can't go. Rebound grab by Kaufman.
A.J. was very close to going out on the baseline down there.
Jake Cole for 3, and he knocks it down. (6-5) Grinnell leads. Newton tries to work this thing around. Here's a mid-range jumper. That's no good off front iron. Rebound hauled in by A.J. 3-pointer by Cole. No good. Owen Kaufman tried to go up for it, and he got fouled. It'll be going to the free throw line for 2.
And that's a quick 2 fouls on McKenna Davis.
Newton head coached by Kyle Pita. That free throw is no good for Owen. If you didn't know why we're playing in Darby Gymnasium this evening, it is because this game had been rescheduled because of snow conflicts. And we got a foul underneath on Newton. But anyway, this game was rescheduled because of snow conflicts and because of scheduling and such. The high school is currently being taken up by a dance competition, so the gym is not usable. A lot of the rooms are not being used, or are being used at the high school. So that is why we are here in Darby Gymnasium, as Owen Kaufman can't make his third one. So we're here on the campus of Grinnell College.
Which that leads to an interesting tomorrow night for the girls game. That's actually their first game of the end of the season playoffs, because we will be going into Kriegel Gymnasium and still having all that monstrosity of dance competition around us. So it'll be, if you're coming to watch the ball games, come early, because the parking's going to be tight. If you're tuning in to listen to us live, unfortunately you won't be able to listen to us live since it's an end-of-season game. It has to be post-delay. So there'll be 24 hours. It'll set to air at 6 o'clock Sunday night. So you'll still be able to watch the game. It'll be taped. Tune in Sunday night if you missed either one, and just don't listen to the score on Saturday night.
6-5, Grinnell leads. Two-pointer, no good, off the rim. Rebound grabbed by Drew. Here comes AJ back the other way. AJ, nice move, kicks baseline. Mateus Durer, the mid-range jumper, can't get that one to go. Rebound grabbed by the Cardinals.
Newton started to run pretty quick and figured out they just need to slow down. Nice little poke there by Cole, defense. Kicked it off the leg of the Newton offense.
Got the steal, got a little fist bump from Coach Sharp. Take that anytime. If the gym looks familiar, if you've seen it on SportsCenter or something, I just had to plug this. But this is also the gym where Jack Taylor scored 137 points, the most points scored by a college basketball player ever. Jake Cole gets the rebound back up and in. He may not score 137 tonight, but he's off to a nice little start of 5 points so far.
Yeah, Jake has definitely been the anchor of this Tiger team.
I tell you what, Newton took that thing from beyond the college line, and that was why that airballed.
And as we talked about earlier in the pregame, since we are playing a college gymnasium, it's a little bit deceiving. You know, it's another 12 inches outside the regular three-point for high school, and then most of these kids are used to saying that they could do a 16-inch beyond that comfortably, but actually they're out there another 28 inches. So it's a little bit different to get used to when you're playing in a gymnasium like this. Obviously, when they go to Wells Fargo Arena, you're set right in the same thing with the triple action of the three-point NBA line because you're playing on the Wolves floor up there.
I don't know if it seems different. Nowadays, everybody's shooting so far behind the line, I guarantee, and at least by 2030, my prediction is that we will have a 4-point line in basketball.
I don't think we'll see it.
You'd be surprised. At least we'll see it at NBA. We might not see it in high school, but I think we'll see it in the National Basketball Association. 8-5, Grinnell leads over Newton. Sharp was getting at Jake there to move to his defender, who gets free for three. And it's no good. Rebound grab by Drew.
It's definitely nice to see Drew back in there playing these last 5 games of the season. And actually, I really like it when they pair Drew and Owen up together to have that twin tower, 6'8" people down there playing on that post position.
Well, Jake Cole scored 37 against Newton the first time these two teams played, and he's off to a really, really good start.
In the last game there, it came down to free throws by Owen Kaufman to win the ball game, or I should say win, top it off more or less.
Seal it.
That was kind of the last night that Owen played JV and permanently went up to varsity after that.
Here's the freshman point guard for Newton. That is number 10. No, it's not. What number is he?
14.
14. So we have number 14, Noah Allen. Three-pointer. Knocks it down. That's Kyle Long for three. That sure was a long-range shot. 11-8. Grinnell leads. Jake fires. Got it.
Nice patient set shot by the junior there. Wasn't really rushing anything. It just had a good look and popped it.
He's got 11 points so far. 14-8. Grinnell's on top. Cardinal try to kick this thing around. They get it inside. Jake's got a little bit of a height advantage, and it's a travel. It was either going to be that or a possible wraparound trying to get through the double team. So Eli will walk it up court. Eli has impressed as the season's going on.
Eli's done an excellent job coming off the bench. He had a couple games when Jake was questionable with his ankle injury. He's done a good job filling in any position they put him into.
Jake Cole goes all the way to the basket, and he has 13 of the team's 16 points. He's on track for a record-breaking night for himself. Newton took it all the way to the glass.
You know, I'm sure Coach Sharp's thinking at that point, who didn't step over to help that drive out to stop that going through the lane like that? Because when you're coming off the top of the key and you have a 24-foot lane drive and no one picks it up, you have to question who's not helping out, because that makes it pretty difficult.
16-8. Grinnell leads with 1:40 remaining here in the first quarter. Good defense so far by Grinnell.
Nice arm bar in there by Jaden. He almost kicked that ball right out of the Newton's hands.
Pull-up jumper blocked. Nice job defensively by Eli. Up court to Jaden. Gibson fires across court, back to Eli, goes up strong for two, and he got the layup to go. Well done on both ends of the court by Eli Ivanov. Timeout Newton. 18-8. Grinnell leads over the Cardinals, and we'll take a timeout with them.
You're listening to the Tiger Livestream Network.
All right, so out of the timeout, Grinnell's on a quick little run, 18-8, as they lead over Newton. I feel like we talked about this last year when Newton played here, but it's hard to tell Newton's jersey numbers.
It is.
They got that really thin line.
It would be nice if they had a bold block color. Eli Ivanov, nice rebound there.
Oh, they went for the lob. Good look by, who threw that? It was Eli.
Mateus Durr was the one that kicked it out on the side. It's just a little bit long.
Man, would that have been the first dunk of the year?
I think so.
Wow.
That definitely would have got a little excitement out of this Grinnell crowd. Owen's
got confidence, though, about it. AJ drives baseline, kicks back outside. Kaufman backs down.
For those watching online, if you're wondering how come there isn't a Grinnell crowd here, we're on the opposite side we normally are.
Gibson goes all the way.
The Grinnell crowd is actually sitting at the base of the camera, and we do have a pretty good crowd here tonight, filling up the north side of Darby Gymnasium.
Good first quarter. We'll see you after a bit. 20-8, Grinnell leads over Newton.
This basketball game's going on. We mentioned this in the JV game earlier. Brock Beck is like within seconds of going into his last round of the night. We'll keep you posted as we get the feedback on it of how everything's going in Des Moines for Brock.
If you're not, or if you're wondering if why KGRN is not on, they're not here tonight, so they're not broadcasting this game. We're your only source of this game. They are currently at Wells Fargo Arena broadcasting his match. So if you want to check in on Brock, they're over on KGRN.
Yeah, and we'll just kind of keep you updated here. I'm watching Chris Varney's Twitter feed, so I'm sure he'll post as we get numbers back and what scores are through the 3 periods.
20-11, Grinnell leads, and Eli tried to fit that pass to Mateus. It was not there.
So right now the Tigers are 2 seniors and 3 sophomores out on the floor, which, you know, we look at how does this team improve and get better and better. I think it's what we're seeing on the floor is the mix of sophomores. As I said earlier, there's a couple times when you get 4 sophomores out there, and this team's just going to grow as we go. I think there's potential that we're all looking forward to.
Well, what a win this would be. I know Newton has struggled, but a win going into the regional playoff game against Carlisle, that's big. I mean, this is a team that has come off 2 tough losses where they've just kind of struggled late in the game these past 2 nights, and a win tonight would be so big. Well, and there's really no home away advantage,
right?
Because you're going to Pella, so no matter what, you're not playing on your home floor.
You know, fortunately for the Tigers, where we play there so much.
Yeah, I mean, just played there, what, last week?
Yeah, last Friday night, traveled to Pella.
McGriff, nice pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. Newton goes all the way, and he gets swatted by Drew Kaufman, and then another foul down low.
You know, one thing I noticed in this Newton player, Coley, when he stepped up to the line the first time, he made a mistake that we see in the JV game. He actually stepped up to the black line, which is the volleyball court, instead of the Cardinal line for the free throw line. So it's a little deceiving down there. And again, if you're not used to playing in Darby Gymnasium, getting that whole outside. Another thing that really gets people messed up here is the out of bounds is a solid block 3 foot all the way around.
I believe Coley was actually a pretty good defensive lineman for Newton this past football offseason. Jake Cole for 3. Why not? He's been hot tonight. 23-15. I bet Newton is just sick and tired of Jake. That one's high off the glass, no good. Newton fights through the double team and gets the layup to go. That time it was just, I don't think Grinnell wanted to get caught on a foul.
Yeah, considering that Jake was right in there, and Jaden was coming around the backside, so. And that's what we teach them. You go straight up and let them work around you, and hopefully they'll get called for the curl instead of us.
Reach-in foul. Surprisingly, the whole Newton bench didn't see that coming, but there were a lot of hands swinging.
That's Matis, or Matees, Adam Matees. That's his first foul. Newton sits at 14 fouls.
AJ from deep, no good. But Drew Kaufman's on the glass. He goes up strong, gets fouled. I'm waiting for the Drew Kaufman, Owen Kaufman lineup.
Coley, that's his first foul. You know, there's a lot of people who would say that was a bad decision by Drew because he was pushed out. However, when they're crowding you that hard, that's setting you up for a perfect opportunity to go to that charity stripe and put something on points.
Kaufman sinks his second one. Here come the Cardinals back the other way. That one outside of Coley's reach. It'll be out of bounds. A lot of people wish that wasn't, but they'll take it. AJ, Eli, Jake, Drew, and Cole on the court for the Tigers. Eli swings it to Cole. McGriff tried to drive baseline, and he goes on the floor. Gets it off to Drew, back to AJ, a deep three-pointer, and he knocks it down.
There's where the Grinnell Tigers took something that was going bad and turned it into a nice turnaround. Anytime AJ has the opportunity to set wide open, set up a three-pointer, you almost have to count it before it takes off out of his hands.
Well, it was a great heads-up play by Cole to put that thing in the hands of Kaufman. Coley goes up strong for two, no good. Tries again and gets fouled.
Quick foul, AJ there.
I bet he could dunk it if he wanted to.
Yeah, he seems to have a, his height.
6'6", yeah. Depends on the vert.
That's Grinnell's team foul number 4. Grinnell sitting at 4 and Newton at 5.
Free throw is off. On the floor again. And it's going to be picked up. Jump ball. Grinnell ball.
I would swear that was a shooting foul.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
They must have called it on the floor prior to, but
they're not even in the bonus. Why in the world? Conley only got one free throw. That is weird. I don't know what to say about that one. Mateus backs down. Grinnell leads 27-19 over the Newton Cardinals. McGriff gets a screen, fights back to AJ. AJ, a deep three. Can't knock it down. Mateus on the glass, though. Good job. And no foul anywhere. Just going to be out of bounds on Grinnell.
Little head shaken by Mateus down there underneath the basket.
I don't know. That was interesting.
I wonder if did he make it and it was an and one?
It was. That's what it was. I don't know why I
just happened to look up score and I only had 17 and it's 19 on the board.
Yeah,
so
that's why. That's why. We got a foul on Caleb Didell. That's his first. Man, I like having this scoreboard that shows the player and the foul. Jaden Gibson checks in for AJ. And McGriff will walk this thing across court. Gibson down low, backs up, turns around. can't get it to go. Rebound is going to be taken by Newton. Jaden pokes it free. Nice hustle by Jake Cole. Jake crosses over, drives in, no foul. Owen Kaufman on the glass, can't get it to go, and Gibson gets called on a reach-in. Kaufman got a little heated there, kind of pushed someone, and then Newton's Coley was about to jump off the bench and start brawling.
Yeah, the way people kind of started getting tossed around there, when someone bumped into Owen, and Owen thought he had to get a little push in.
That mid-range jumper's no good. Eli comes away with it. It's definitely a rough basketball game. 3:06 remaining here in this first half. Grinnell leads 27-19. Eli goes up strong. Nice take, but he can't get it to fall. But Owen Kaufman's on the glass, puts it right back up and in. That layup is no good. And that one's no good as well.
Reach in on Long. I think that's his. Well, it says it's only his first foul. I thought it was his second foul. Coley's got to check back in for the Cardinals. A.J. Wilkins and Mateus Durr checking in. Eli Avenal checks out. I guess Mateus is holding for Jake, the shooter.
So Jake to shoot 2. Or 1 and 1, excuse me. (29-19). Grinnell leads, and that one all the way to the basket easily.
Well, Newton they came in here tonight to play a ball game, and like I said, look for their only win of the season. So they're definitely being very competitive against the Tigers tonight.
McGriff from 3. Can't get it to go. I'm watching Chris Kaufman pace along the other far sideline. I guarantee he keeps looking at his phone wondering about Brock Beck. Again, we'll let you know what happens. And we got a foul on Owen. Coley's going to the free throw line again. I mean, he's not the greatest free throw shooter, but Grinnell's just giving it to him. That's Kaufman's second. Coley's first one falls. Coley's second falls as well. McGriff, AJ from deep, knocks it down. His third three-pointer of the basketball game, and it's 32-23. 121 remaining here in the first half. Newton finds a wide open man for 3. They can't knock it down. Rebound grab by Cole.
Grinnell's ability to play tough on the boards is definitely to their advantage tonight. Only allowing Newton to have that one shot.
Gibson for 3. And Grinnell's on a run, 35-23. Whistle blew there. Was it a substitution or?
I think they give a delay game warning on Mateus Durr.
Oh. Starting to see more of those. Both in college basketball and in high school.
45 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Cole McGriff picks up his first foul. Team 7, so that'll put him into the The bonus, as Grinnell and Newton both sit in the bonus, 7 fouls.
And the first free throw is no good. 39 seconds left. I don't know, is Grinnell just going to wait here? Are they going to try to shoot? We'll see. McGriff just going to hold. Doesn't look like Newton really cares to try anything. That's Kyle Long guarding McGriff, who goes all the way, gets fouled, and he's going to the free throw line. Good take.
I don't know if they called that on Coley or who they called it on. 24. Caleb Dynell. That's his second foul of the night. Puts team fouls 8, which are already into the single bonus.
McGriff sinks his first. It's his first points of the ball game. 7 3-pointers already tonight by Grinnell. That's really helped propel them to their 36-23 lead. McGriff sinks both free throws.
McGriff takes a little breather, 20 seconds left. Eli Ivana comes in.
18 seconds left. He really walked that thing up court. Screen on Eli. A quick drive to the basket, outside. Three-pointer, no good. Coley on the glass. Three-pointer, end it, and Jaden Gibson swats it away. Nice block. That'll do it for the end of the first half. Grinnell leads 37-23 over Newton. We'll be back for the second.
All right, welcome back to Darby Gymnasium for our third quarter of action of the Grinnell Tigers versus Newton. Just a quick update, we posted you on Brock back before we left. So Brock ended up ending a 3-1 fall, so he did not advance, but I believe, I'm not a big wrestler, but I think he can still wrestle back when you lose from as far as he was. So we can get some more information up or follow Twitter on that. I'm sure Chris Kaufman will keep us posted on the Twitter feed from the Grinnell AD at that point. So that's our news, unfortunate news coming from the Wells Fargo Arena.
All right, so let's get going. 37-23. Grinnell leads over Newton. Oh, man. I got a stressful Saturday ahead. I'm just loving basketball right now. Newton is not loving that call. We got to travel on the floor.
No, I think for sure he thought that he had a trip or a slight push on that, but as the game goes on, we're not going to argue.
No.
Again, Grinnell comes out with good ball movement. We saw a lot of that in the first half, just being patient, getting the right opportunities to pick up the three-pointers, and you're seeing it right out of the gun again.
Quick little shout out to our sponsor, Poly Eyes Pizza. You always say the Poly Eyes Pizza sponsorship, so I'll talk about it for a second. Shout out to Poly Eyes Pizza for sponsoring the Tiger Sports live stream. Make sure to go there for a lot of good food. Obviously, my favorite spaghetti, but you know, pizza's great too. Sandwiches, cavatelli, they got all of it. Stop in and tell them that we sent you. Say hi to Joey Poly Eye for us. J. Cole sank his first free throw. Yes, he did, yes. You know, after a really good first quarter, he only made one shot in the second quarter. Newton really tightened up the coverage on him. (39-23). If you're wondering why this game's so late, we didn't start till 8:15, so we're currently an hour in, but we didn't start at 7:30.
8:30. 8:30 was game time.
Oh, 8:30 was game time.
Had
Yeah.
overtime from the JV game prior to, which if you want to go back and watch that, Newton did win that ball game. We posted that on the Tiger Livestream YouTube channel.
That should be a travel, and it is. Tell you what, I like this freshman, though, this number 14, Noah Allen. I think he'll be one to watch in these upcoming years. He's very explosive. (39-23), 6:42 remaining here in this third quarter. Gibson had it there. Got that huge block to end the first half. McGriff kicks back outside. Jaden for three, and he can't get it to go. Jaden's got that brace on his arm. Not really a brace, but it's a sleeve just to kind of help cushion his shoulder, or not shoulder, his elbow, which he landed on a few games ago. He definitely wants to take care of that, considering the baseball season is just around the corner.
Well, and then the future plans of Jaden going on to play college baseball. So,
and speaking of baseball, we might be doing baseball this year. Or think about it.
Taking a look at the different avenues. We know that a lot of times the softball team, the baseball play at the same time. So we might have to seek a little bit of advice on if we do softball, but
well, we know it's been one of the sports that's asked for.
Yes. And ultimately our goal for the Tiger Livestream Network is to get the views out there for grandparents, parents that can't make it to the ball game. So there's a lot of people in town that can't make it to the ball game. So
Coach Sharp's going to take the timeout. Full one, 39-23. We'll take one with him.
All right, we're back in action. 5:40 left here in this third quarter.
Jake Cole almost had the steal. Newton goes up strong for two. Coley on the glass, though. And the junior's putting in work tonight for the Cardinals. Grinnell leads by 14.
He's done a good job down there on the block.
AJ kicks outside. Grinnell looks to move the basketball here. AJ gets a nice lane. Has to back out. Gibson, nice handoff. And tried to fit it outside to Drew. And Sharp, a little bit of disappointment there on his face. Three-pointer by Newton. That's no good. And they save the inbound. And a foul. I hate to say it, but it's kind of looking like what happened in the JV game.
Yeah.
Newton started getting some rebounds and started picking stuff up.
Drew Kaufman, he picks up his second foul of the night.
And the first free throw is no good. (39-26) after the made free throw. Wilkins drives to the basket, kicks back outside, and we got a charge. Interesting.
It's A.J. Wilkins' second foul as he drives that right-hand side of the lane there. He made the comment about the JV game. You're seeing a lot of similarities in a way, the way that Newton's pulling up on their defensive end.
Right. Layup, no good. Drew with the board, and Cole McGriff has it. He's going to come bring it back. Jay Cole thought going about to the basket. He cuts baseline, kicks back outside. AJ up top. And AJ kicks back to Cole here at the wing. It's a screen, backs down. And tried to take it to the basket was Jake, and that's a tough call. The ref's going to give it out of bounds on Coley.
Yeah, I think a little bit more of a attention was towards Drew, that he pushed it through off of Coley's hands.
Yeah.
Obviously could be seen in many different directions there.
That was a good inbound play. Jake got it, went right back up, and got fouled.
Didell, that's going to be his third foul. One thing I've noticed with Newton on their defense, they are very quick to close that lane down. They can spread out, but boom, as soon as they see one dribble step in, or dribble pinch as you would call it, they automatically close that lane down.
Jake's second free throw falls. It's all free throws, and it's all Jake Cole in this second half. He's still the only one to score, and he's off the court. So someone else is going to have to step up here. But Grinnell's has a steady lead of 15.
Mateus Durr and Eli Ivanov check in.
And Cole got called. Reach-in foul.
He's been stepping up tough the last 2 or 3 possessions down, testing it. So you have to test those waters. That's Cole's second foul.
Coley has it here at the top, hands off to Allen. Newton trails 26-41. Three-pointer by Kyle Long, and he can't get it to go. But the rebound tips right back to Newton. I think we see more of it nowadays. Going for rebounds is great, but a lot of people just tip it.
Yeah,
you see more of it.
I'm not a big fan of it. I kind of old school taught that put your hand on the ball, bring it down, put your rear into them, get them blocked out of your lane. But Tip out there off Mateus Durr's hands. Jaden Gibson comes in the ball game for AJ.
.302 remaining here in the third quarter. Grinnell leads by 15.
Newton's definitely, they want to present, if you notice, they do the double screen down, kick it back out, and right here, boom, look for that three-pointer.
And they can't get it, though.
Yeah, I think right now they're mystified by that college three-point line being stuck out there.
That's why state tournament games are so much fun. That was a, double dribble.
You only get the 2 steps, not the bunny hop.
Tell that to a Michigan fan. The other night, Penn State beat Michigan because a guy did a double bunny hop to go for the game-sealing layup, and I've never seen such a blown call in my life.
I think some people wanted to charge the floor in a different way.
Grinnell is really not given a ton of easy inside shots. Yeah, you see there, Allen can't even hit the rim. Grinnell's interior defense is not bad.
Kind of a misfire on McGriff on. Ooh.
Whoa! I'm not even sure why that was a foul. Cole really wasn't even faked out by it. Skilling went for the fake pass, but no one was there to even receive the said fake pass, and so that was a little use of extra fatigue not needed.
It's number 3 on McGriff. I assume that he's going to take a seat and AJ is going to switch out for him.
.41-28. Eli at the top, kicks around, AJ. Nice quick move. Finds Gibson in the corner, who fires the 3 and can't get it to go, rims out.
For Jaden, that's not really bad area for him. He's normally a foot and a half behind the high school three-point line anyway, so.
Newton gets a wide open 3, can't hit. Grinnell's getting lucky that Newton's really not getting them from there.
For the most part, it's really a good offensive plan they have. Cody Satterfield. Oh, I guess they called that a no and Allen instead.
I thought it was on the, well, yeah, it is on the floor. Maybe I thought that was going to be a shooting foul.
Coley checks in for Newton.
Kaufman got it over the top. Nice find to AJ in the corner. Jake drives baseline and hands off to Owen Kaufman, who gets fouled and gets it to go. And someone beside Jake Cole has scored.
But where did this assist come from?
Jake Cole.
Jake Cole.
Run it through Jake Cole. Newton's biggest nightmare. No one can't get it to go, but the tip in, oh, I thought that was going to go back in. Jake tried to go back up strong, didn't get fouled. Sharp was wondering where it was. Jake almost had to laugh about it. That one's stolen away. AJ got knocked in the arm or something. Good passing by Grinnell, and Jake Cole puts it on the ground and gets fouled.
That's Coley's second.
Now that was good ball movement.
Yeah, two good series here of
Newton's going to call full timeout as Grinnell's on a run. 45-28. We'll see you back here in a few seconds.
You're listening to the Tiger Live Stream Network.
J. Cole is going to be shooting a free throw here. And his free throw is good.
46-28, largest lead for the Tigers tonight against Newton.
47 seconds left here in the third. Coley has it, kicks outside. Three-pointer by Newton, good. Gibson has it, kicks back to Eli. Grinnell looks content to just hold it here to the end of the quarter. Gibson gets a screen by Owen, hands back to Kaufman, finds Mateus back door, goes up strong for two, and gets it to go. And that'll do it to the end of the third quarter. Coach Sharp loved that play, and it worked perfectly. Gibson got a screen from Kaufman. They completely pulled up to make sure Kaufman, they thought, would come down. That freed up Mateus coming back door. Beautiful play. That was awesome.
Yep, that's a nice executed pass underneath there. And like I said, it all comes around the ball movement and position the right players. It's really unique how you bring Owen out on the top of the key, and it brings out Coley to get him out away from him. Just what they needed.
I know it's just a simple two-pointer, but that was a great play. It's very well done.
Well, from a coaching perspective, that's your fundamentals of what you practice every day.
Right.
You can shoot three-pointers all night, which everyone likes it when a high percentage of three-pointers, but having ball movement to have an offensive play work in and out, that's the key right there.
Yes, 7 three-pointers in the first half by Grinnell and none in the second. But we're headed to the fourth. Grinnell's on top 48-31. Can they finish the deal here versus Newton? So Owen down low. That ball should be a kicked ball. I'm not even sure why it was even a play there. It should have been maybe a kick ball. A layup high off the glass, good by Mateus Durr.
Ooh, got away with a little extra step there.
Eli has it, runs it up court to Jaden. Nice cross-court pass to Owen. Owen goes up strong, and he tried to dunk it, but he missed it. Got his own rebound. Gibson hands it back inside to Owen. Owen goes up strong, gets blocked.
Yeah, I think Owen was just a little bit behind. In other words, he would have had good position for that. Coley picks up his third foul. Team foul number 6 for Newton. Shooting foul that Owen's going to go to line for 2.
And the first one rolls in. I like the effort, though. Second time tonight trying to go for the ball and then missed the dunk. He didn't, cry about it. He just got it right back and let the play move on.
Gives a first 20-point lead for the Tigers of the night.
Second one's no good. And Grinnell almost got the board, but Newton goes up court. Wow. Oh, foul? Should have been kickball, if anything.
Well, quick reach there by Mateus off the side. His first foul of the night. Puts Grinnell in the team fouls of 6, equal to Newton, so they're each one away from their bonus.
Grinnell leads by 20. Coley just working his way inside. No foul. Rebound grab by Owen.
Well, I think we're going to get a technical.
So sideline warning, not a technical.
Sideline warning.
I mean, I can see where he's coming from. There's a lot of contact down low, but.
Well, arguably both ways because Coley was turning around. There goes the technical
and
from
there
the
it is.
bench.
Yeah. His assistant jumped on it.
But arguably, like I was going to say, Coley was he was pushing pretty hard. So, I mean, you could have argued it either way. Is either going to be a charge of pushing or vice versa.
I can see why they're mad. Let's just say that. Cole can't hit his first. And he hits a second. All free throws for Cole tonight. Grinnell basketball off of the technical. So it was a sideline warning or a coach warning. And then the assistant coach said something, and then it was a technical. (52-31), 6:48 remaining. Gibson, nice move, has a lane, and fired a bullet to Owen Kaufman, who couldn't contain it. Jaden can throw a, 90 mile an hour fastball?
I think we saw a little bit of Jaden's warm-up for baseball season right there.
Coley gets inside, and again, no foul. And that time they get called on the foul. And man, Coach Pete almost lost it. Man, I mean, I could kind of agree. AJ, from our angle, yes, AJ did grab onto Coley's arm, but.
That is Owen's 4th foul on the night.
And the first one falls. .20 ball game once again, 52-32.
Semi-student section filled in underneath the away team by the girls basketball team. Here cheering on their cohorts in the.
Shout out to Adam Brennan, Will Doty, and Luke Thompson for being the only males over there. That's awesome. 52-33, 6:17 left in this ball game. Gibson hands off to Mateus. Or as the KCCI reporter says, Matthias. Durr kicks back to Jaden at the wing. Durr gets it inside to Drew. He has a mismatch, but kicks it right back out to Cole. And they're going to reset. Eli. Nice find inside to Jaden. Well done.
Being patient with that ball, that's what they are tonight, and it's making a big difference.
Nice floater shot falls. Jaden was wondering where the foul was, or possibly an offensive call was. But
yeah, I think a good move on Jaden's side, stay away from the reach. You're up 19 points.
I was going to say, I bet we're going to get a blocking foul on Allen, and we did. A little pushing and shoving there.
Number 2 for Allen.
So McGriff to the line. He'll have a 1-and-1 opportunity.
As both Grinnell and Newton sit with that bonus now.
And he sinks his first. Cole sinks his second.
Grinnell's going to swap out and put a few, or I guess one JV player, Kyle Dillon, into the ball game.
Sharp, yeah, he might go deeper into his bench here. We'll just see. travel.
Before we get too far in this fourth quarter, I want to thank Ted Schultz with the Grinnell College Sports Information System. He let us in this afternoon so we could get set up and logged into their network. Allowed us to broadcast tonight flawlessly. So thank you, Ted, and Grinnell College for allowing us to set up and use your network tonight.
Let's do this again, same time next week. It's nice up here. We just play every game here. You know,
it is a nice facility how it's set up.
Totally do it. Our referees go into their instant replay in their head, and they're going to give it to Grinnell. Eli throws it in over the top to AJ, who has a pretty good vertical. It's a screen by Drew. AJ drives baseline, goes up strong. Kaufman for two, gets it to go. (58-35). Closing in on the end of this one. 4:32 remaining. Loose ball. Kyle Long didn't want to go for it, and Eli tried to go for the one-handed jam, but AJ's on the glass. Well, dang. Everybody wants to dunk tonight. That should be a travel, but it's not going to be.
Well, indirectly, this is kind of their last senior night playing. Foul on Kyle Dillon. That's his first foul of the night.
I remember for the longest time when Cade McKnight was here, it was always like, he's got to dunk it. He's got to dunk it. And then one day he did it, and everybody went crazy. I'd be surprised. A lot of these guys could probably dunk it. First free throw by Allen is good.
Sophomore Trey Goldman checks in for Drew Kaufman. I believe in the next 4 minutes we'll start to see Sharp switch and rotate more of those JV guys out to give them the opportunity to play against I would say a growing Newton squad. They played good defense. It's shot placement and getting the ball in the hole is the key here. And when they don't fall, you don't win ball games.
60 points for Grinnell tonight. Allen can't get that one to go, but yeah, 60 points so far for Grinnell tonight. This scoreboard is used to seeing up to the hundreds because Grinnell runs the system where they just shoot threes all the time and make substitutions every 35 seconds, but still a good scoring night for Grinnell. And one. But it was on the floor. Ever since Coach Pita's tech, he's just sat on the bench.
Very quiet.
He has not stood up. You can get ejected in high school, can't you?
Second one, you're ejected.
Yeah.
Same as college rules.
It just never really happens.
But after you get a technical on your bench, coaches have to sit down.
Yes.
So that's the rule. You lose your privilege to stand and communicate.
So if there's a lane violation there, we go back to the JV game. Some dude literally fell into the paint while a free throw was happening, and there was no lane violation. Grinnell had such a good box out that it allowed the free throw shooter to go and get it. And we got full timeout by Coach Sharp. We'll take a quick one with them. 60-37. Grinnell leads with 3:30 remaining. All right, 3:30 remaining. 60-37. I'd hope Grinnell wins this thing when you're up by 23, but we'll see what happens. We saw Northwestern give up a 15-point lead to Iowa. Mateus can't get that one to go. AJ slings it across court to Jaden Gibson. Kyle Dillon wide open for three. It got blocked. And Goldman hard on the glass. Can't get it to go. Backs down. Hands off to Gibson. And Grinnell's just working on the glass. AJ open for three. Misses. Another good rebound. Gibson's just holding.
I think Sharp wants to actually see the offense work.
I was going to say, I don't think he likes this just sitting. AJ goes inside, and it's going to be a travel. This ref down under the basket was about to say probably a shooting foul, but they got him on the travel before anything.
.239, and I don't think we have any worries of an overtime for this game.
No. We'll get to go home. Deep three-pointer. No good. Rebound grab by the freshman, who takes it all the way. I think he was trying to reverse layup. That didn't work. Gibson, cross-court pass inside. Mateus Durr up for two. Nice passing. It's in these wee moments that we see a dunk. You just never know. It'd probably be a little disrespectful. I could see it happening. Jaden gets called on the reach-in. I think Jaden was about to argue, and then he realized that's my dentist. That is the referee. Can't be having him, pull some teeth.
Foul number 2 there for Jaden. Nice grab by Trey Goldman underneath.
Eli keeps his head up court. Hands off to Mateus. And it's stolen away. Newton got a play up here. Drive to the basket, and no good. And that should be out of bounds on, yes, I was going to say. Good call, Mr. Official.
He had a help of the girls basketball team directing underneath there, which way I should have went.
I was going to say, there's a few of them down there. Meredith, Naomi, Megan, Bolte, Kriegel, Moss. Yeah, there's quite a few of them down there. And for the first time tonight, Newton brings the full court press. With 1:34 left, down 62-38.
Dodge Saucer makes an appearance in the varsity game.
Dodge is a crowd favorite. Kyle's free throw, no good. Dodge on the glass, goes up strong for two, can't get it to go. Crossover by Allen. Kicks back outside, trying to find the open man. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound grab by Kyle. They try to get it away. Eli throws a cross-court pass to AJ. Kicks in the corner to Trey. Kyle in trouble. Ball's almost poked away, and we got a foul. Allen was really trying to go for that basketball. Jaden Krebs, Tyler Walker going to check in for Grinnell. Tyler did not know what he was doing there. Sharp was trying to talk to him about substitutions or something.
I think he was a little confused. I think he was told one number and someone else was coming over.
I guess. And Dillon made one but missed one. goes all the way, and we got a foul on Tyler down low.
Walker stepped in and shut the lane down.
And first free throw falls. Shout out to Jaden Krebs there on the floor on technically senior night, his final regular season game. He's played basketball his entire years here at Grinnell. Got a reach-in foul by Allen. He's trying everything.
Be number 3 on Allen, or 4. 4 on Allen.
Kyle Dillon just getting some free charity stripe shots right here.
So double bonus sets in.
After the game, we'll have unofficial point tallies up from tonight. Newton drives all the way, and we got a foul underneath. It's going to be on Trey, I think.
I think Dodge got away with it. Nope. He did not.
Yeah, that's funny. And
24-point lead for the Tigers, one of the largest of the season. So that's a nice way to end out the year.
To go out. Maybe we can get a few more points here. Sully Herbers with the ball here. Kicks it back to Trey. Trey gets it across court. He's stuck. Has to get it across to Sully. Sully didn't shoot it. 26 seconds left. Trey backs down. Hands off to Jaden. Krebs back to Sully. Walker in the corner. Grinnell just tries to keep moving the ball around. Down inside to Dodge. Back up top. Walker for 3 at the top. Can't get it to go off iron. Good rebound by Dodge. Inside. Walker drives all the way. His layup off glass is no good. Fight for the ball underneath.
Good job,
that'll do
Trey.
it. Grinnell wins. 64-41 is your final score. And we'll have point tallies here. Unofficially, Colville Griff finishes with 5 points. Jaden Gibson finishes with 7. A.J. Wilkins with 11. Jake Hull with 23. Mateus Durr with 8. Drew Kaufman with 3. And then Owen Kaufman with 5. And Kyle Dillon finishes with 2. So Grinnell will play next against Carlisle in Pella for their regional game. The winner goes on to play probably Pella. So we'll see what happens. Good effort by Grinnell tonight in a win. Again, are your final 64-41 here at Grinnell College.
And we want to thank our sponsor, Polly-I's Pizza, for the evening. Stop in, see Joey Polly-I. Remember their Tuesday night special spaghetti, and Wednesday nights, 2-topping medium pizzas for $9.99. It's been a great season so far to end out with the boys' last home game. And Blake, any final thoughts for the season?
It's been a fun one. Really fun. The basketball team's grown from 1 win last year to 8 this year. I mean, I'll take that as a good step. And I guarantee in the next 5 years we could be seeing a possible run at the state tournament. So
yeah, I think constant improvement has been a blessing for this team, and working together as a team has been a plus. So we'll move forward and we'll close out the night. I'm Dan Walker, Blake Walker, and our cameraman Craig Seek, and you're listening to the Tiger Livestream Network.
Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.